So X-Men 1.
Ooh.
Number 1. So we're getting an X-Men new number 1. They have a launch trailer. Officially kicks off from the Ashes era. Ooh. So I'm kind of excited about this. I love this thumbnail for this trailer. I love X-Men. I'm a big fan of the X-Men. I'm skeptical because Marvel has been kind of shit in the bed and not really bringing it home with good comic stories because they've hired a lot of really incompetent people. But I'm hoping. So let's take a look at this trailer. It's the first time either one of us has seen this. So
that's amazing.
So cool so far. I'm not stoked on this art. I'm not stoked on this art.
That's not as good as the other stuff.
No. That looks cool. This looks well drawn. That looks cool.
Ooh,
these guys look interesting. I wonder who these guys are. They got X's on their head. They look not great though.
They almost look like they're from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe.
Sentinels are always cool. Yeah, this art's not bad. I wonder who the penciler and inker are.
Oh yeah, some of them are really good.
Because I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm kind of digging this
I like
style.
the in the background choking the
oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Ryan Stegman. Okay,
whoa,
that makes sense.
Look, that's some dope art right there too.
Yep. But the X-Men remain. Oh, Juggernaut in the background right there. Is that Juggernaut?
That's Juggernaut, bitch.
Couple of different artists, because that was some different looking art. Other than
pew, 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 pew.
You know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I think I'll check it out for sure. I definitely will. I don't know. So for comic books, for me, I usually wait now until I can get the graphic novel to read it. But because we're doing the show, I'm like, oh, maybe I should get a little bit ahead of the curve and just like, you know, get number 1 and see how it is and see if I like it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The suit agreed with me. A little Foot Clan action. They felt little Foot
yeah.
Clan. Yeah, there was that teenage. I didn't know what it was, but as soon as he said Foot Clan, boom. Yeah.
So yeah, okay, man. I don't know. So that was
another
reboot, Andrew. Here's the thing: is like, it would be nice to get stuff new, but it's the X-Men, so it always, if you do it right, it's gonna be good. There's always a lot of story with the X-Men. It's just a really the universe that, you know, has been created over the decades isn't bad, and there's always, it's a treasure chest, man. There's always something in there of value if you write it well. It just depends on if the writing's going to be good at the end of the day. And with Marvel, again, it's like it's a gamble, because Marvel's, man, they've hired a lot of bad writers, and they've gone really woke, and they've really leaned in on the DEI stuff. And it's unfortunate that they haven't just focused on telling really good, compelling stories. It really is. Rated teen, which it should be. I don't know. I love the X-Men universe. Always have. Actually, I just got this like a couple weeks ago. I own every single one of these floppies from when I was a kid in the 90s, because I loved X-Force, especially Rob Liefeld's run on X-Force. But because I don't want to bust them out of the, you know, of the bags and ruin them, because, you know, I have a lot of X-Force comics. I decided to get the what are these called again? These when it's not the graphic novel, it's the big,
The
bigger
phone
books.
book. The phone
Yeah,
book.
it's basically the phone book. It's the entire run. The omnibus. It's called an omnibus. I've
Omnibus.
been reading this, and I'm like, you know what? I still love it, man. I still love this universe. X-Men, X-Force. I kind of wish they would do an X-Force movie, and I'm kind of sad that we haven't seen that yet. And I'm kind of wondering why, because especially with the success of Deadpool, yeah, dude. Changes what the X-Men are all about. Oh no, that does not make me feel comfortable. Let's read
Oh.
this. For more than 60 years, we followed our favorite mutant team as its added members relocated to different parts of the globe, split and schismed, perished and resurrected and expanded at furious pace. So much so that there are now enough X-Men to form a football league, not simply a football team. What are we doing with the 13 X-Men? Add like 100 more. Changes baked into the firmament of X-Men's world. Okay, so
Sure.
what's
Okay.
the... All right, the goal of this new line is to have an X book, every reader's taste, a sprawling variety of approaches to the material. And so we've put together this special free samplers so that you can get a tiny taste of what your assorted offerings are like and find the ones that best resonate with you. This includes lettered previews of the 3 titles to carry the X-Men, X-Men Uncanny, X-Men, and Exceptional X-Men. We'll also give you some visual insight into the rest of the line, Phoenix, NYX, X-Force, Wolverine, X-Factor, Mystique, Sentinels, Dazzler, and that is too many things. Change is often difficult. It can be traumatic when sometimes something ends, but everything... What is the point of this?
So, I mean, they're just trying to soften
It's
the
it's just a
blow.
lot. It's like buy all of these books. This is not a great way to do this, though, is it? I don't know.
They're like, but in case you want like domineering women, you could have this series. And
Dazzler.
in case you want women who just are happy making sandwiches, you could have this series. Or you could have
Yeah.
Mystique or Storm.
Interesting. I'm like, so this is the I think this is one of the issues that like Marvel's having right now is that they're diluting the market with the same stuff, and it's like I honestly think at this point with manga just taking over comics and completely totally dominating and kicking their butt. Like you go to the bookstore now and it's like the entire aisle is like manga. It's like manga, and then it's like, here's Western comics, here's Marvel and DC. And so it's like maybe less is more. You guys are laying people off. You guys are like cutting rates, they're like paying artists and writers less. And I'm thinking maybe don't pay artists and writers less. Maybe, I don't know, cut the amount of books you're doing. Maybe, I don't know. Because this just seems like a lot. This is like more X-Men than I grew up with in the 90s. And there was like Uncanny X-Men, X-Force, Wolverine. There was a lot. And this seems like there's more. And I don't think that there's more readers. I think there's actually less readers. Am I wrong, guys?
I think you're right.
I don't know. Anyway.
Salty and savage.